Today I'm going to be talking about one of the most anticipated movies of 2017. No, not 50 Shades Darker. I'm going to talk about Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok starts off with Thor in a cage. He's been trying to look for the Infinity Stones, and now he's looking for his dad Odin, and he finds his dad, and then his dad's like, I'm not going to be here any longer. Bye. So after Odin leaves, he unleashes Hela, which is the goddess of death, and Thor and her and Loki get into a fight, and I guess they're teleporting back to Asgard, and she kicks them out the beam of teleportation, and they end up in Jeff Goldblum's planet, and that's where Thor meets Hulk, and they fight, and it's amazing. When Thor was looking for the Infinity Stones, he had a vision which was called Ragnarok, so the end of Asgard. For starters, this movie was so funny. I don't know if it was more of an action or more of a comedy, but for me this was probably a full comic movie. What I liked about Thor Ragnarok was it was comedic when it needed to be, and it was serious when it needed to be. So it wasn't making jokes at serious parts of the film, which is a really good thing. Plus, I like how Hulk was in this movie. He was great. And we got to see more of, the Hulk persona. Less of Bruce Banner, but more of the Hulk, as the Hulk could, speak and stuff, which is why it was different.
We're the same, you and I. Just a couple of hot-headed fools.
Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water.
Well, kind of both like fire.
But Hulk like raging fire, Thor like smoldering fire.
Cate Blanchett as Hela was great in this movie. She was she was a terrifying villain. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if I crossed her path, I would run in the opposite direction and not even turn back. Tom Hiddleston as Loki was it was the icing on the cake, really. I never used to like Loki before because, of the Avengers. He tried to take over the world and destroy everyone using the Chitauri. But I kind of like him now. Another thing I really loved about this movie was the fact that the movie shows what happened during the events of Civil War. So now during Captain America Civil War, Tony Stark's team and Captain America's team are fighting against each other, and Hulk and Thor are not here. And Thor Ragnarok kind of explains what they were doing during Civil War. One of my favorite scenes in the movie was when Thor and Hulk fight each other. That was the best. That was probably the highlight of the film.
We know each other. He's a friend from work. Hey, Banner.
No Banner, only Hulk.
What are you doing? It's me.
And now Thor and his team, the Revengers, have to try and get back to Asgard to defeat Hela and prevent Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok was probably one of my favorite Marvel movies until Captain America the Winter Soldier. And it's probably one of the best Marvel movies of all time. It was definitely better than the previous Thor movies. Unfortunately, Mjolnir, the hammer, is now gone. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
It's not possible.
Darling, you have no idea what's possible.
But I have a theory. It's just a theory, so even though the hammer is gone, I think during the events of Avengers Infinity War, I think that Doctor Strange will, bring it back off using his, wizarding ways. So I think he might rewind time just for the hammer and bring it back. In the end, Thor Ragnarok is definitely worth watching at the cinema, and it's at least definitely worth watching at home. It's a movie where you can watch over and over again and you wouldn't get bored. Thor Ragnarok is awesome. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my review for Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, definitely check out Thor Ragnarok. It's definitely worth your time. You will not be disappointed. And if you don't chuckle more than once, you can stop watching my videos. There you go. Bye.